Alright, so right now we're located in the city of Inglewood, California, in Southern California. As you can see right now, we're in the Inglewood Cemetery. This is the only cemetery located in Inglewood. I think one of the most interesting facts about the cemetery itself, but it's a tragic fact, is that most of the deaths here by young people are a result of the high crime rate in Inglewood. So the high crime rate in Inglewood is due to the fact that there are a bunch of laws and policies that are implemented within the government for us to actually kill one another. I think that's the result of this high crime rate. It is these laws and policies that the government implements within these cities that dictate the way we live, dictate the way we are born, and ultimately dictate the way we die.
All right, and now we have gang violence in Inglewood. An innocent teenager was caught in the crossfire after a shooting broke out between two gang members.
And this morning, the suspects are still on the loose. CBS 2's Jasmine Veal is live in Inglewood with what investigators are saying. Jess?
Yeah, Jeff and Sharon, so apparently bullets were just flying up and down this street. Take a look at the van behind me. You can see several rounds struck that vehicle. And then further down the street, that's where the teen boy, believed to be about 13 years old, was hit by a stray bullet. Right now, we're told by police he is in stable condition. But take a closer look. I want to show you those bullet holes that hit some of the cars parked on this street. We counted at least 3 just in that white van behind me alone. There were also evidence markers up and down 112th for other shell casings. The boy was shot in the lower back just before 7 o'clock last night while he was standing on the sidewalk in front of these homes. Some witnesses told police he was just out walking with his mom.
All right, so personally, I think for me, there are 3 people buried here that I personally knew growing up in Inglewood, California, that were all the result of the high crime rate, that their death were a result of the high crime rate. But one of the more impactful ones was a man named by the name of Santiago Jimenez. He was murdered and killed inside his liquor store at the age of 30. I was about 7 years old. One of the more tragic deaths I think in Inglewood was his, because he was very friendly with all the neighbors and all the people loved him. They adored him. He had a big impact on me because as a child, he would always give me free things without no expense. But yeah, it was one of the more tragic deaths I think that, ever occurred in Inglewood. The police had sufficient evidence, but they didn't pursue the case because why would they pursue another case of the death of a Hispanic male? They didn't want to waste their resources. It was just another death in the hood. As I previously mentioned, this is the store that Santiago Jimenez worked, where he was shot and killed to death. This is a memorial, an altar dedicated to him in his life and the work that he did in the community. So yeah, this is an altar. Alright, so right here, as you can see, we're in my neighborhood. We're a block away from my house. So exactly 2 years ago, on July 4th, 2017, African-American woman that I personally knew growing up, she was gunned down right here. They were just having a party and a fight broke out and somebody took out a gun and shot her. She died as a result, tragic death, and till this day I walk by the street and I still remember the impact she had here. So I mean, yeah, that's the spot that she died right there, right on that curbside.